what happens when a charge is moving in a region where there's a magnetic field. Well, let's do an example like that. So we have a proton moving into a region where there's a magnetic field pointing into the page. We know what the direction and magnitude of the magnetic force is on the proton. So in order to do this, we first prepare by making a list of what we know and what we don't know. We know the speed, we know the magnetic field, and we know the charge of a proton, but we don't know what the magnetic force is on the proton. We also are going to need a free body diagram, and so we need to figure out the direction of the force. So using our right-hand rule, we see that the direction of the force due to the magnetic field on the proton is up. Now that we have all the forces listed, we can solve for what we want to find, which is the magnetic force. The magnitude of the magnetic field is equal to the charge times the speed times the magnitude of the magnetic field. In principle, we should also have a sign of an alpha, sign of an angle between the magnetic field and the velocity, but here the angle is 90 degrees, and so sine of 90 degrees is just 1. Plugging in these numbers, we get a really small force on the proton, and so we have now solved. We figured out what the magnitude of the magnetic field is and its direction. It's 4 times 10 to the negative 18 newtons in the upwards direction.